This is TradeFlow News, bringing you relevant news and insights from around the world. TradeFlow News, enabling trade for SMEs and economies worldwide.
These are some of the key topics that we will be looking into in today's program.
First, let's take a look at the overnight headlines which are impacting the commodity markets. OPEC Plus will resume talks on Monday after failing to reach a deal on oil output policy for a second day running on Friday because the United Arab Emirates blocked some aspects of the pact. The standoff could delay plans to pump more oil through to the end of the year to cool oil prices that have soared to 2-1.5-year highs. Without a deal, the OPEC Plus alliance could keep tighter restraints on output, with oil prices now trading around $75 a barrel, more than 40% up this year. Consumers want more crude to aid a global recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic.
Oil prices steadied on Friday after OPEC Plus ministers resumed talks on raising oil output the day after the United Arab Emirates blocked a deal, which could delay plans to pump more oil through the end of the year. The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and Allies, known as OPEC Plus, are meeting again after UAE opposed the proposals, saying it wanted its quota to be higher, sources said. The long rally in prices could be undermined if OPEC Plus nations go their separate ways and add to supply as they see fit. Brent crude futures rose 33 cents to settle at $76.17 a barrel, after rising 1.6% on Thursday.
Moving on to the top news in the energy sector.
A fire on the ocean surface west of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula early on Friday has been extinguished, state oil company Pemex said, blaming a gas leak from an underwater pipeline for sparking the blaze captured in videos that went viral. Bright orange flames jumping out of water resembling molten lava was dubbed an eye of fire on social media due to the blaze's circular shape, as it raged a short distance from a Pemex oil platform. The fire took more than 5 hours to fully put out, according to Pemex. The fire began in an underwater pipeline that connects to a platform at Pemex's flagship Kumalub-Zop oil development, the company's most important, 4 sources told Reuters earlier.
The White House said on Friday it is concerned about the impact of rising oil prices on U.S. consumers but believes producers have ample ability to pump enough crude. Currently we believe that there is enough spare oil production capacity globally, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki told reporters. Because of the restart of the global economy and resumption of normal consumer activity, there is some impact on oil market conditions, she said. Psaki did not answer a question about whether anyone in the Biden administration had spoken with allies engaged in OPEC Plus talks about whether to increase oil output.
Next, we have the top news in metal markets.
China's Wuxi Stainless Steel Exchange said on Friday trading in its new lithium contract, the country's first bourse-based offering for the key ingredient in electric vehicle, EV, batteries, would begin on July 5. The front-month Wuxi contract for physically delivered lithium carbonate will be October 2021, a statement from the exchange showed, putting the opening price at 88 yuan, $13.57, per kilogram, or 88,000 yuan per ton. The Wuxi Exchange, located around 120 kilometers, 75 miles, west of Shanghai, already trades other battery metals such as nickel and cobalt on a spot and forward basis, and serves as a reference point for domestic transactions.
Global copper smelting activity slipped in June after a rebound a month earlier as Chinese plants closed for maintenance, data from satellite surveillance of copper plants showed. Satellite service Savon and broker Morex said in a joint statement on Friday that they were now monitoring nickel smelters, which showed weak refined nickel production, but a jump in nickel pig iron, NPI, activity. NPI is a lower nickel content substitute for refined nickel. In copper, the narrative remains one of a slow march towards normality with material divergences at a regional level, said Guy Wolf, global head of analytics at Morex, which helped to develop Savon. We will now look at the top news in the agricultural sector. Brazil's corn export season kicked off this month, albeit slowly, with the number of ships expected to load and depart with the product in July being less than half what it was in the same year-ago month, Cargonave shipping data showed. Some 39 vessels are lined up to load corn at Brazilian ports this month, down from 85 in the same period a year ago, according to Cargonave. In 2020, Brazil exported around 33 million tons, but this year weather problems slashed output, compromising exports. According to market projections, Brazil is now poised to export about 20 million tons of corn this year.
That is all for today's news on commodity markets. Stay tuned to TradeFlow News as we continue to provide you with more updates. We also invite you to follow us on Twitter at TradeFlow News, which allows you to watch our program on your mobile device or desktop to receive information from there.